Hello, welcome to yet another brewing tutorial. This is a design that was requested. Someone wanted a brewer that would just keep brewing the same potion over and over again, no need to select modifiers, and consequently have it a little bit smaller than my previous designs. So that's what I've got here. It is a compactification of my original Clockless brewer. It has the same Clockless mechanism, but there's no need to select any modifiers, and so it's down to a 4x4x4 size, or with an additional 2 blocks at the back here, if you want it to be a little bit fancier. And it works the same as my previous one. Switch on here, it'll start brewing, dispense all of the ingredients, dump the potions in here, just keep on doing that, and then when you switch it off, it'll finish that final batch and then it'll stop brewing. This additional circuit at the back here is what enables the final bottles that are brewed after you've switched it off to be emptied into the chest. If you don't have that, then they will just stay in here and you can't remove them without messing up the system. So it's basically up to you. Do you want it smaller or do you want the additional functionality and 3 bottles? So let's get to building. That's the basic system. As regards switching it on and off, there's 2 options. If you don't care about the bottles being left in there at the end, then you can just put a switch here and redstone dust there, and this would be on and this would be off. If you do want it to empty the final bottles, so they're not stuck in there staring at you all tantalizingly, put the lever here, a redstone dust, and then a repeater, a redstone, more redstone, and a repeater in there, and that'll lock that other repeater. And then again, this would be on and this would be off. If you want it the other way around, get rid of this redstone repeater, put a block and a torch on the back of it, and that just inverts the signal. So now this is off and this is on. Now there's just a few last things. This repeater here, hopper, needs 22 blocks in it, like so that it can detect any additional blocks that go through. And then your ingredients go in here, so it's your main ingredient, modifiers. Here I'm making splash potions of harming, and then Nether wart in the final one. And ideally, the ingredients in these, it won't matter which way round they are in the brewing process, because they both empty into the same hopper. If it is important, then make sure to put them the right way round so that they go through in the right order. You might need to experiment with that because there doesn't seem to be a hard and fast rule. Not one that I've seen anyway. And then you also need to put one nether wart in here, and you only need to do that at the start when you build it. It should be fine after that. Bottles go in here, and you can also feed through blaze powder if you want. Put it in there, in the final slot there, and in the final slot there, and it'll just trickle through when the system is on. Lastly, because of the way that things get powered when you build this, to make it work the first time, take this repeater out and put it back in again. Set it to 4 ticks. And now this should run properly when you switch it on. And yes, that's the system. Have fun.